In this video, we are going to discuss elimination of hindrance of commerce. Elimination of hindrance of commerce. See this image. A person want to move forward but he can't because there is a gap in between. Here gap we take it as a hindrance or obstacles or difficulties. No, he thinking that how he could overcome from this problem. Here overcome we take it as a elimination or a removal. Commerce refers to activities involving exchange of goods and services. It serves to remove several hindrances and solve the many problems while facilitating. Facilitating means comfort or make easy the production and distribution of goods. Distribution means supply. So commerce make easy inflow of goods and services. The first point is hindrance of person. Manufacturers or producers are few but consumers are many, which means the maker of the goods are less, the user of the goods are more. In this circumstance, manufacturer can't deal directly from each and every customer regarding taste, preference, etc. because manufacturers don't know the place and the face of the consumer. So simply establishing the link in between producer to consumer. The first link is wholesaler. Wholesaler directly buying from a producer bulkly. And second link is agent doing specific work. Example, Ambur Pepsi dealer like that. The last link is a retailer. Retailer directly selling to consumers, ultimate consumers. The second point is hindrance of place. Production takes place in one center and consumers are spread throughout the country and world. Spread throughout means increase or grow in every part, which refers to the problem of distribution of goods or supply of goods at distant place without loss, that is mine. Commerce removes this hindrance by transportation. Rail, air, sea and land transport bring the product to the place of consumer. The third point is hindrance of time. Hindrance of time refers to the problem of time gap between production and consumption of goods. There is always time gap between production and consumption because goods are produced in anticipation of such demand. Anticipation means expectation. Demand means request or call. This hindrance is solved by warehousing or storing of goods. The fourth point is hindrance of risk of loss. Risk means danger. Fire, theft, floods and accidents may bring huge or big loss to the business. This hindrance is solved by taking a insurance. The fifth point is hindrance of knowledge. Nowadays, people won't buy anything without knowing about it. This hindrance is solved by advertisement. Advertising and communication help in announcing the arrival of new products and their users to the people. Communication means passing the information, announcing means reporting, arrival means coming. The sixth point is hindrance of finance. There is always time gap between production and consumption. In between, producers and traders may not have the required fund at the time of their need. So, bank and other financial institutions provide funds. Provide means giving fund and also help in transfer of funds to enable the functioning of business smoothly. The seventh point is hindrance of exchange. Exchange means interchange. In order to buying and selling of product or service, we are using money as a medium of exchange. The eighth point is hindrance of developing the exact product. The formula for successful businessman has to know the latest trend or fashion or need of the consumer. So, research and development helps in developing the exact product or service which can satisfy the specific wants of the consumer. The ninth point is hindrance of both selection and delivery at doorsteps. E-commerce help the consumer to select the product in the website. We have lot of website, example Snapdeal, Flipkart, Paytm, etc. Even we place online order and make payment after receiving the product at the doorstep. That's it from today's class. I hope you may not have any doubts. Thank you for watching my video.